Eslam, Steve, we're so excited to have you guys here today, veterans in the trader voice industry. Let's start by talking about the cloud. What we just saw in the demo of transcription and analytics both leverage cloud technology. Steve, you've been in the trader voice industry for almost 10 years. Can you talk about how the cloud adoption has changed your perspective on technology?
Sure. So I think, first of all, it's really helped with the speed, the flexibility, and the ease of use of in the cloud. And so at Capital One, we were constantly struggling with our old environment that was an on-prem, antiquated server environment that was super hard to patch and keep up to date. And from there, we migrated over to Cloud9, and it's been, a really wonderful solution for us. So post-COVID, everything has changed. At Capital One, we're the same as everybody else. We're in a hybrid work environment, and I think that the C9 Trader app has really helped our traders to become agile. They're able to use the application in the office, on the road, at home, and I think one of the greatest things about it is the same exact application everywhere they get to use it. And on top of that, they have the cloud hubs at home now, and previously that was not anything that we could ever pull off. So I know our traders are super happy with it. They love it. It's only been positive feedback from them, so thanks.
Love to hear that. Eslam, Goldman is an early adopter of innovative technology. Can you talk about the importance of moving to the cloud?
Sure. First of all, thanks for making me part of this event. Yeah, of course, cloud adoption has been a key initiative for us in our firm and any other firm in the same sector, because it addresses a lot of several challenges. For example, the enhanced scalability and flexibility. Cloud solution like Cloud9 give us dynamic resource allocation where we can, allow organizations like us to scale up, scale down, adapt to change workload, influx of interns very quick and in a very easy manner. Also give us flexibility when it comes to user connectivity perspective, being hosted on the cloud and everything. Quick time to market, right? Cloud9 is very agile when it comes to the software development cycles, streamlining the release workflow. It gives us an advantage to basically focus on either new features or address any issues or exposures in a timely and structured format. Overall, it gives us an edge focus on innovation. Our team is shifting from working on managing the infrastructure, the back-end infrastructure now, from focusing on the user experience and enhancing that user experience. Focusing on testing and leveraging new tools and new, stuff like we've just seen in the demo, right? Now this is our focus now than focusing on the back-end infrastructure management, which is great.
Great. So as Steve mentioned, Capital One fully transitioned to Cloud9 last year. Steve, can you talk about how that implementation went for you?
Yeah, overall it was super successful. We had a very tight timeline to get migrated. We, as everybody else, we're a financial services company, so we have a lot of regulatory requirements that we need to have met, so there's really no room for error. During the migration, we were able to get our security in place, we were able to get our single sign-on connected, and we were able to create the call path between our two companies, and I think that was a very smooth transition. In the migration, we did it with 3 migration groups. They're specific to the traders. And those trader groups, I think splitting it up that way was probably the best move that we made, because it was enabled them to attend virtual training sessions held by Cloud9. And it also let them have morning migrations where they had the Cloud9 support there, and we were able to get them up and running on Cloud9 within an hour of the workday. So I think it was a super great experience. Cloud9 team was phenomenal. Everything we've asked of them, they were able to provide to us. They were attentive, responsive, and at Capital One, we can't say enough good things about them, and I know the rest of the voice team at Capital One feels the same way.
For those of you who don't know, Steve is pretty much a team member of those rowdy guys up here who were part of the demo. That was a professional service team who was there day in and out with Steve and his team in migrating over to Cloud9. Eslam, we've worked together for 4 years now. How time flies. Can you talk to the challenges that large banks have in implementing disruptive technologies and how you've seen the product evolve to meet the requirements of the banks?
No, time flies, time flies. It's been a lot. I mean, Cloud9 roadmap journey has evolved a lot over the years. And I remember actually during pandemic when we discussed the product and where we are now, a lot changed. But just to name a few, all the compliance-driven requirements from voice recording certification and all the enhancement around there, the VDI, revamping the whole VDI architecture, still making the application flexible for cloud connectivity, whether it's on proxy or the cloud dial tone enhancements, right? I mean, it's been huge for us. All these new features, advanced conferencing that was added, that's a lot more than where we were 4 years ago. That was not even available at the time. API integration has been always an edge advantage for Cloud9. We're using it between SRE, real-time monitoring, operational support. There's a lot of it, and also the CTI integration, CRMs. The product has been evolving, and that's the whole thing. Again, is being agile. It's a constant journey, and it's great. It's great being part of it. Appreciate the partnership, so it's great.
Well, it's a personal privilege to work with both of you, and it's also a privilege to have you guys here on stage. Thank you so much.